Hello, I'm Emily of Emily's Line Fitness, and welcome to this quick, strong 20-minute bar, arms, and abs workout with a resistance band. For today's bar, arms, and abs workout, we are going to be using a light to a medium resistance band, as well as a mat or a soft surface, something that you feel comfortable planking on, sitting on, etc. We're going to go ahead and get started without the band, so you can just toss that off to one side. And now walk to the very back of your mat so that you have that whole mat stretching out in front of you. From there, inhale, reach your arms up. On the exhale, you're gonna round forward, up and over like a big barrel in front of you, rolling through your spine bones one at a time. Perfect. At the bottom of the rollover, soften your knees, shake your head yes, and no, and maybe. Inhale, exhale, draw your abdominals together, so think belly button towards the ceiling, and then keep rolling through to come all the way up to stand. We're gonna do one more just like that. Sweep your arms up, inhale, and then exhale up and over. Take your time here, draw those abdominals in, find space between each of your spine bones. Look how slow we're going. Slow, slow. No slow is too slow. That's my motto when it comes to this kind of movement. Soften your knees at the bottom. Shake your head yes. Shake it no. Find that maybe. And now we're gonna walk out to find our plank position. Now, we're still warming up here. So we'll start in our plank. Spread your fingers wide. Shoulders are right over the wrists. Soften your elbows 1% tiny. And wrap the pointing parts of your elbows back. Good. From there, press your heels back. Grow even longer from the top of your head to your feet. Inhale here. And now exhale, lift your hips up to your downward dog, softening the knees, and really sticking your butt up towards the ceiling. We're gonna come forward for two. Forward, two, back for two. Forward for two, back for two. Now, me personally, I like to exhale as I plank because I feel like it helps me really brace my core. So draw my abdominals in, helps them feel strong for the impact of having to work so hard against gravity. And I inhale to dog. 8 more like this. 6 counts. Last 4, we're gonna meet in that plank. 3. Last 2, meet me in your plank. Now we're gonna keep that same motion going, but we're gonna add on. So you're gonna lift your hips. You're gonna reach opposite hand, hello, to opposite ankle. Find your plank, lift your hips, reach opposite hand to opposite ankle. So plank, plank, downward dog, reach. Plank, plank, downward dog, reach. Really spread those fingers out. And you wanna grip your mat or grip your floor like you are gripping a basketball, palming a basketball. Good, 8. Last 7, we're just gonna hold our plank in 6. Last 5, get ready to hold that plank in 4, in 3. Last 2, just hold your plank, 8 slow counts for 8, good, stretch longer. 7, you got this, draw those abdominals in, 6, 5, 3, 2, and release. Nice start. All right, go ahead and grab your resistance band. We're gonna take the resistance band just around the forearms. So below my elbow here, around those forearms, and we're gonna find our plank position once again. Press your palms into the mat, spread your fingers wide, and now we're gonna step those feet back to find your strong plank. All right, widen your feet a little bit wider than your hips. What we're gonna do is we're gonna step our hands out or tap them out. So we tap out and out. You can do this on the knees as well. Being on the knees is just gonna give you a little bit more of a stable base of support. Perhaps with that more stable base of support, you can actually take your hands out even further. Good, 8 more like this. 6, 5, we're gonna drop the knees and we're all gonna push up. In 3, 2, last one. Now, drop your knees, Bring those knees together. You can bend your knees as well. I'm gonna keep my feet down. Now, we're gonna bend the elbows. Form a capital letter A with your arm bones, and then come all the way back up. The band is gonna help you here. We love it. Down, 2, up, 2. So the band helps on the way up. Up. All right, we should be feeling those chests, those shoulders. Oh, there goes my band. It's fine, it works here as well. For 8. Good, 7, enjoy these last seconds of planking because we're gonna be done with planks here. In 4, last 3, last 2. Let's do one more for good measure. Perfect, now scooch back a little bit on your mat so you have space in front of you. You're gonna keep your band and just lay down on your belly. We're gonna get a little bit into the back of the body and the underneath the armpit area to start. Lay your chest down, lay your forehead down, and now take a second to draw your abdominals in and to tuck your tailbone. So I'm trying to curl my butt cheeks under here. From there, inhale, prepare. Exhale, you're gonna lift your chest, lift your arms. We pull the elbows wide and extend. In and out. Perfect. The more resistance you have on the band, harder it's gonna be, baby. That's how it works. Perfect. And no matter what your arms are doing, your shoulders are staying stable. So the shoulders are staying down away from the ears. If adding the resistance band just feels a little bit too intense, get rid of the band and do this exercise weightless. If your feet are lifted, can you drop them back down into the mat? In fact, press your feet into the floor even better. Looking just about, let's think. I would say 1.5 feet in front of you, or like 1/2 meter. 5, we're gonna hold the elbows back. 4, 3, 2, hold your elbows back, lift your chest higher, and now just pulse those elbows back, trying to pull apart the band. For 8, good, 7, last 6. We're gonna lay down, we'll shimmy those hips side to side. 4, last 3, last 2, and release. Lay down for just a second. Shimmy your hips side to side. Okay, we're gonna do a second set of that same exercise, but we're gonna go a little bit faster. If you prefer the slower version, that's of course an option for you. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, lift the chest. We go. In, out, in, out. Good, really pull out on the band in both directions here. Draw your abdominals to your spine. Yes. 8 more. Back of the shoulder working. Middle of the back working. 5. Lats working under those armpits, of course. 3, 2, hold the elbows back, pull apart the band. Just 8. Just 6. Just 4, 3, 2, and release. Yay. You can get rid of the band for now. We're gonna use it momentarily. And roll onto your left side. From there, take your left arm around your waist. Right hand is gonna go just in front of your chest. Bring your knees together with your legs bent about 3/4 of the way. We're gonna come up and down. Now hug your right elbow into your torso. We're working the triceps here. Down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Down. You got it. Now you don't need to come all the way up. You can keep it a little bit smaller if you need. 4, 3, we're gonna pulse into. Hold it at your halfway point, just give me little pulses. For 8, last 6, last 4, 3, 2, and release. Woo! All right, go ahead and push yourself up. Grab your resistance band once again. And we're gonna target our right obliques now. They were working a little bit in that previous exercise. Here they're gonna work a bunch. Extend your right leg out to the side with your toes, your knee, and your hip pointing towards me. And we're gonna have our band, let's put it around our forearms once again. Good, from there, reach your arms overhead. Shrug your shoulders away from your ears. We lengthen up and out of that right side. Up and out, Good, you go as low as you can without arching your back, and then you slowly come in. We go down, 2, up for 2. If you have knee tension on that supporting knee, you can of course roll up your mat, grab a cushion or a towel, and put it underneath the knee. Good, rotate the right shoulder a little bit more towards the ceiling here. So I don't want you to be closing off towards the floor, right? I want you to really think up and out, up and out. Good. All right, you feel those right side obliques? I know you're feeling your arms because those have been working hard. We're gonna hold it over in 8. 4, 3, 2, hold it in that side bend. Now, you're gonna pull your elbows in, reach them to me, pull in, and reach them overhead. With the beat, we go in, forward, in, up, in, forward, in, up. I feel my right triceps, I feel my right shoulder, I feel my right side obliques, that's all good. 4, we'll hold the arms forward, 3, last 2. Hold the arms forward, give me little pulses for 8. Good, trying to touch into those right obliques. Last 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good, all right, we can get rid of the band. We're gonna do those same tricep presses up on the second side. We'll do our candlestick on the second side as well. Wrap your right arm around your waist, left hand comes in front of your chest, knees are together, and bend, you press up, down, up, and down. Good, hug that left elbow in. You got it. Lift, lift. Perfect, 8 more counts and then we'll pulse. Last 8, last 6, we hold it at our halfway point. 4, 3, hold it at your halfway point, give me little pulses for 8. Good, pull the left shoulder back. 6, we grab the band. 4, 3, 2, and release. Grab your resistance band, come up to your knees. We're just clearing this. Do you feel like we're just flying? I feel like we're just flying. All right, left foot flex, knees, toes pointing towards me. Grab your band, place it around your wrists, and reach your arms overhead. Shrug the shoulders away from the ears, draw your abdominals in. Now we side bend. As far as you can without arching your back. Exhale, come back up. Up, down, up. Good. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. There we go. Perfect. I'm trying to think, what can I say to distract you from this burn in those left obliques? I don't have a lot going on in my mind right now, I have to tell you. It's pretty blank up there. Pretty focused on what I'm doing. I'm sure you are as well. What I can tell you is that spring has not yet sprung where I'm living. We are still very much in those gray, rainy days. I'm hoping for some sunshine soon, because I'm sure for you as well, it makes a huge difference in the mood. Last 8, we're gonna hold it down. 6, hold this next one down. Now those arms go in, forward, in, overhead, in. Good, 4, lean even more over if you can. Pull that left hip back a little bit. Feel my left triceps, I feel my left shoulder, I'm sure you do too. That's great. You're making it, you're gonna get to the end, I promise. You are already almost done. In 5, in 4, we hold the arms overhead. 3, 2, not overhead, we hold them forward, pulse, little up, little down. Can you imagine if we held them overhead? No, thank you. No, thank you. Pulling through those left obliques for 8, oh yeah. Last 6, we keep our band. 4, 3, 2, and sit up. Keep your band. Woohoo! And turn to the side. We're getting there. We got a little supine, well, tailbone abs series, and then you're done. Extend your legs, point your toes, and zip those legs together. From there, take the fleshy part out from underneath your sits bone so that you feel really rooted into the floor. And you're gonna have your band around your thumbs. From there, we lean back. I'm rounding through my lower back, tucking my tailbone, rolling back about halfway. You're trying to make your spine look like the letter C. We're gonna pull the right elbow back, reach forward, and then come all the way up. So with the beat, we're gonna go back, back. Now the left arm pulls, now the left arm reaches, forward, forward, good. Back, back, right arm pull, pull, right arm reach, reach, lifting up. When the arm pulls, you're twisting towards that side. Exhale, lift. You can also bend your knees here if that feels a little bit more comfortable. I'm gonna extend my legs because I prefer that variation for now. Pull, pull, straight, straight. Now we're gonna take it to single count. So you go back, pull, reach, lift. Inhale back, exhale forward. Inhale back, exhale forward. There we go. This song is really groovy. I feel pretty, pretty motivated. We're gonna hold it center. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it center. Now just twist. To the left, center. To the right, center. Good, pulling the elbow back. As you pull the elbow back, the opposite arm stays reaching forward. Pull, pull. 8 more. 7, we're gonna lay all the way down. 6, 5, so slowly we lay. In 4, last 3, last 2, last 1, reach the arm forward. Now so slowly, take your time. Just like we rolled down slow at the beginning of the class, we roll down slow here, bone by bone. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And there we go. All right, now once again, we're gonna place our band, oh dear, around our forearms. From there, I'm gonna scooch down a little bit. We're gonna bring our elbows into 290 degrees, so the elbows are right over the shoulders. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, plug the back of your rib cage into the floor so that there's no space whatsoever between your back and the mat or the soft surface. Lift your knees one at a time into a tabletop position. We're gonna extend the legs out on the high diagonal. As you do, extend your arms overhead. We pull everything in and out. For now, the chest is gonna stay down. Good, now if this is feeling a little bit too loaded, your mid-back is arching off the mat despite your best intention, you're gonna do one leg at a time. In fact, that's what I'm gonna do. So you can do both legs to make it harder, or one leg to take the pressure down a little bit. I think I'm gonna do 2 single and then 1 double, just to keep things interesting. We love interesting. Out, in. Exhale in, inhale out. Exhale in, inhale out. Last 8. Good, 7. 6, we're gonna find a little bit of release. 5, last 4, last 3, last 2. Give me 1 more reach, release, good. Roll those shoulders back. Now we're gonna do a second set of the same thing, but we're gonna make it a little bit spicier. If you don't want spicier, you stay there. Do a second set of this version and that works great for me. Now, if you wanna add on, we're gonna extend the arms and legs away from one another, and then you're gonna come all the way up into a little boat pose, so a tailbone position or a teaser. We go out, out, in, out, out, in. Inhale out, exhale in. Inhale out, exhale in. We're gonna hold everything long in 8, in 6, in 4, 3, 2, hold everything long, keep your chest lifted for 5, lengthen those legs, 4, lengthen those arms, 3, 2, and release. You can get rid of your band, grab your knees, rock and roll yourself up to a seated position, and let's just stretch out the upper body a little bit. Starting with my favorite stretch of all time, a chest stretch. Interlace your hands behind your back, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and lift your chin. Feels good. Okay, stay here. Just give me some gentle neck rolls. You nailed it. Upper body, abdominals, arms and abs, and back. Done. Come back to center now. Take both of your hands to your left hip. Look over your right shoulder. Take both of your hands to your right hip. Look over your left shoulder. Perfect. Come back to center and give yourselves a very well-deserved, as always, round of applause. Thank you so much for joining me for this bar, arms, and abs workout with your resistance band. If you liked this workout, if you want more workouts like this, then I would love if you would subscribe to my channel. The more subscribers, the more videos that I can make for you. And if you want to check out some more bar workouts, then I'll go ahead and link you to my Bar 15 playlist, where you can find plenty of workouts very similar to this, but in 15-minute chunks. Again, thank you so much for joining me. It was a pleasure to work out with you, and I'll see you next time.